Hello, my fire signs. Welcome to your weekly energy reading for the week of March 23rd through the 29th. This is going to be a reading where we'll do both a generalized weekly reading as well as individual readings for your signs. So this can go to your sun, moon, or rising sign. And if you want to skip ahead, the timestamps can be found in the description box and also in the comments. The decks that I'm working with are also listed in the description box, and I also have them here. I'm using more lighter, fun, more positive decks for the readings. Okay, let's start first with the, sorry, I'm going to be writing the timestamps down. Let's start first with the general reading. So we have the Three of Swords, the Tower, and the Four of Swords. So Three of Swords, Tower, and Four of Swords for my fire signs. So you guys, this is really strong energy for the week. Some of my fire signs, you guys are going to be probably a lot of your moods, a lot of your relationships and interactions with the people that you are in close vicinity with, those people that you are living with, or things that your projects you're doing, or just as to the extent of your social life as far as you're able to take it, because right now we're kind of in quarantine. A lot of heavy energy. Fire signs, I feel like fire signs do struggle with staying home. I think that more than anything, you guys are the ones that just really need to be outside. You really need to have like that outdoors energy. You guys are all about like movement and action and physical and interactions with people. And so I feel like this is a really tough time for you. And as we're going into the second week of our quarantine, technically it's not a full-blown week yet, as far as California is concerned. Some of us have been staying in a little bit before the whole major shutdown, but I feel like this is technically like week 2. So I see the Tower card and the Three of Swords kind of as like some disappointments. There could be some major like bad news coming your way, fire signs. It doesn't have to be like completely drastic news, but it could just be something that is a little bit of a disappointment. So plans that are just falling through, things that are just not going quite your way. Some of my fire signs can be experiencing some technical difficulty. So maybe you have issues with your phones, maybe you're having issues with your car, just stuff that is like, this is not the time that I want to deal with this kind of energy. But you also have a Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is reminding you guys that you need to take it slow. As much as you guys are just craving to go outside or craving to like be around people and just get your fix of like workouts in and whatnot, it's very wise to minimize contact with other people. You can go out and go for a run. And I have some fire sign friends that do that. They go out for runs and stuff, and they're very aware of, their contact that they have with the outside world. But I feel like also the Four of Swords is a reminder that if there's tension in the home, or if there's tension within your relationships or within yourself, or there's some disappointments that you guys are going through, some of my fire signs could be going through breakups this week. The Four of Swords is asking you guys to take a break, to stop, to pause, to take a moment for yourself. Four of Swords is a sign of rest, especially if these cards coming up are indicating some of my fire signs might not be feeling well this week. So if you notice that you're feeling under the weather, take initiative to take a break and take a nap, rest, slow down just a little bit. Okay, you guys? Okay, so we're going to start with the Aries. So my Aries, you guys have, it's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You are perfect just as you are. With gentle cards. Success. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Base chakra, or the root chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, finances, as your words determine the outcome. So I like these cards. Because Aries, these cards are revealing that regardless of the difficulties, the challenges that you guys may be put up against during this week, your cards are asking you to remain positive, that there will be little minor successes in otherwise, you know, challenging times, right? Your cards are asking you to be positive and mindful in your thoughts, positive in your speech, positive in the home life, okay? Some of you will be seeing some, you know, random blessings take place in that, and like little pieces of abundance coming your way. So some of my fire signs, you could be experiencing, you know, receiving gifts of some sort this week, whether that is words of wisdom from friends or literal gifts or money abundances coming your way this week. And so I feel like it's the little things. It's going to be the little things that are going to turn your life around or turn your mood around this week. We also have, it is okay to be different. I love that. So, you know, Aries, you guys might be challenged with seeing the way that the collective is acting during this quarantine time. And you guys might feel a little bit out, like an oddball out, because you guys just can't relate with, you know, enjoying, you know, a lot of quiet time and being calm and meditation. I just feel like my Aries, especially, you guys are born leaders. You guys are very much all about the aggression and the like just having to get the physical done, right? You guys have to put all of that energy into a physical, kind of like a physical activity. And so when other signs are easy with staying home and taking it slow, you guys are just like, there's so much energy within you. You don't know what to do with it. You guys also have the 9 of Cups. You guys have the Magician and the 3 of Swords. So a double 3 of Swords. I feel like these cards are just telling you, like, regardless of a situation, it is up to you. You have the power to turn a otherwise negative situation or an otherwise disappointing or a challenging situation. You guys have the power to make it a positive, okay? You guys have the power to turn that around. The Magician at your core is like saying you have the magic, make magic happen. You can create different things out of nothing. Like, I hope that makes sense. And then also it's like, I feel like the 9 of Cups is a reminder for some of you that you guys might be focusing on the little things. So the little things may feel like tower moments when in reality it's not that bad. And I feel like maybe the 9 of Cups is just kind of saying, like, you might just simply be in a mood and you might think that things are worse than what they are. So I feel like the cards are just guiding you guys to remain positive as much as you can. Every once in a while it's okay to, like, you know, be in your emotions, to sit in your emotions, but a positive mind, a positive attitude will reflect back onto you. So keep that in mind, my loves. Just something to think about. So that is for my Aries, and I'm actually going to open the window blind just a little bit to get some more light in here. Okay. I feel like sometimes it gets a little too dark. Okay. Next we're going to read for the Leos. So my Leos. Leos, you'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you will have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. So simple message of just waiting for your answer, being patient. You'll know the next day perhaps, or within the next couple mornings. Within the next few months. Interesting. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more of yourself. Don't settle. And heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. So Leos, a lot of you are seeking answers. A lot of you are seeking answers this week. A lot of you guys are being really, really patient. Some of you are going to find out within a day or two, okay? Something that an intention that you've been setting, something you've been waiting, some news to hear back from someone. Some of you guys will be hearing that within the week. Others of you are being guided to wait and give it a few more months, okay? Within a few more months, this thing that you're waiting for, this thing that you're trying to manifest, or you know, just to see the end result of this whole quarantine experience. Perhaps that's like what some of you guys are wondering, within a few months. Okay. Setting your sights higher is just like, don't level yourself out with your expectations or the things that you want in life. Always set your sights higher, right? Don't limit yourself because you think that you're not worthy, or don't limit yourself because of situations are maybe not as positive right now. Okay. With the cards, the energy of the cards. Otherwise, the situation can be a little bit challenging, but you guys, again, same thing with the Aries, are being reminded to set your sights higher, to be patient for the outcomes. That a lot of my Leos, you guys are, like I said, you guys are waiting for answers. You guys are waiting for some kind of news. Okay. And then the heart chakra coming up for you guys. The heart chakra is about your relationships. It is about the way that you guys love and allow love to come in. So this could also resemble relationships for some of my Leos. And, you know, just maybe like your connections with certain friends and family members that you care about. You guys have Ace of Pentacles. I love it. So there's that offering. There's that answer that some of you guys are waiting for. We have a King of Cups. So if this is in terms of lovers, King of Cups can resemble that individual, you know, or patience, the form of patience, the form of understanding. And then you guys have Death as well. So really interesting. Death is endings to new beginnings. And you also have a new beginning with the Ace. So Leos, this could be a week of needing to shift, right? Needing to out with the old, on with the new kind of energy. You know, these situations that you guys are going through, these heavy cards that we got for the collective reading. I feel like maybe that you guys are just being guided. You're being prepared for big changes. Okay. Death card doesn't just mean, you know, it doesn't always mean, sometimes it can, but I don't read for that. I don't really read that way. But death card can mean the ending of a cycle, getting rid of old habits, removing something that just no longer works for you, like that kind of energy, right? But with every ending comes a positive, comes a new beginning, comes starting fresh, or an offering. Okay. So Leos, some of you guys are being guided that this will be the week that you'll kind of see something positive take place. And then others of my Leos, you guys are being guided to wait a couple more months. Okay. I really don't have anything else to read for you guys. Nothing else is coming to mind. I don't want to just keep repeating myself. So I think that's the gist of your guys' message for this week. Okay. Now, lastly, we're going to read for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you guys have water. Drink more water and eat foods with water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. Listen to your intuition. Protection. You and your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. I love it. Law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So Sagittarius, health-wise, you guys are being guided to drink more water, which is definitely something that I'm doing. I definitely need to make sure I drink more water. Minimize those headaches. You guys are also being guided to listen to your intuition. Okay. Trust those gut instincts with certain topics, certain things, certain experiences that may come up this week. Protection, perhaps Sagittarius, is some of you guys are a little bit worried about a loved one. Maybe that's what these cards are coming up for you guys. Maybe you heard of a loved one, or a family member or a friend, or just someone that you know that you care about, that may have been showing signs of getting sick. And so maybe you guys are a little bit nervous about that situation. Or maybe you guys are starting to feel a little bit anxious about your own well-being as you start to see kind of changes take place in the world. So that protection card could, perhaps is talking to some of you guys, is just telling you guys are protected, right? Everything is going to be fine. It's just a trial. This is just a challenge. This is just another obstacle that we're going through. And as a world together, we're all going through it. Law of attraction, perhaps with the intuition, listen to your intuition and utilizing law of attraction to receive things that you are asking for. It goes hand in hand with kind of the messages for I think it was for Aries, of the positive mindset, the positive like vibration that you put out into the universe that you attract back to yourself. And that's like a power of law of attraction. So this could be also reminding you that when times are really tough, remaining positive as much as you can. It's okay if you don't feel up to it, or it's okay if you don't feel love and light all of the time. There's nothing wrong with that. But by, putting out that energy, putting out those moods and those vibes, you do see positive things coming back to you. It is a thing. You guys have Two of Cups. So this is your interaction with loved ones, family members, your lovers, your friends. So maybe this is a reminder that you guys, it's really important that you keep in touch, Sagittarius, okay? You guys have Seven of Cups. So this could be, reorganizing your priorities. Some of you guys, this could literally be reorganizing or cleaning out your closets, or, doing new things around the house, okay? And then we have Five of Swords, which can be kind of like a, feeling like you're just maybe in the outs with someone. Maybe that's what that Three of Swords is. There's just some disappointments that you might be having. Your relationships with friends or certain people just are not in the positive light right now. And I just feel like it's a mixed bag of things. Not everybody who is a Sagittarius is going to resonate with the reading, but I do feel like there's like little bits and pieces that you might feel connected to. So overall, Sagittarius, I just think that this is just a need to look on the bright side, okay, regardless of the situation, and understand that your loved ones and everyone is protected, using law of attraction, be mindful of the energy you're putting into the world. Listening to your vibe, and then also taking care of yourself, Sagittarius. So if you guys are struggling, you're going through something tough this week, make sure that you're taking care of yourself simply by the little things, like opting for drinking water versus like sugary drinks and stuff like that, just being mindful of yourselves. Don't forget about your health and wellness if you are going through something with like a friend or family member who's sick, or I feel like there's just kind of like some of you guys are really going through some stuff, and it's really easy to forget to take care of ourselves when we're going through it. So just be mindful. Okay, my loves. So this concludes your guys' weekly energy readings. If you have questions, comments, concerns, feedback you would like to give, please leave a comment below. I wish you guys a beautiful week. Be positive, hang in there. We're all in this together, and I will see you guys here next week for the next weekly reading. Bye, my loves.